Hey guys, Rock and Roll, we're back with another Hero Colosseum battle, or series of battles I should say. There's three of them here. This is all around Super Saiyan Blue Goku, but before I go a bit more into that, I want to thank you all so much for your support. I've just hit 150 subscribers last night, so that's awesome, thank you all. I actually said that 150 was the goal by the end of the year, so we've done it with a month spare, so that's awesome. But seriously guys, thank you so much. Your comments, you like just watching these videos, it's awesome, so thank you. I hope I can continue to make videos that are passable enough for you to consider wasting your time on. But anyway, sorry for the short gap. I have been just ill the last couple of days and I had a banging toothache which basically crippled me near enough. Like half my tooth broke off, so I was in constant pain and couldn't see my dentist, so didn't really feel like recording much, and I'm still not 100%, so that's why I'm doing a post-recording again. But anyway, this Blue Goku deck is about high health figures and just doing damage with them, which is why I've got the Hit, I've got the Bardock, I've got Ultra Instinct Goku on the bench, and Super Saiyan God Goku on the bench. And my opponent threw in a Piccolo. They're actually running 0-1 skills on everything, so I wasn't quite sure what they were going to do. I went with this setup because it's a pretty solid setup. As you'll see next turn, I kind of get a bit more intelligent, but this turn I'm obviously not going to kill this Piccolo. It's got massive health, it's doubled its defense, and unfortunately Goku here will die, which was a bit of a bad start to my Goku deck testing. Honestly guys, I've played some games after this with this blue deck, it works really well. It's just, that was unfortunate. But Hit will do a nice bit of damage here. I like this Hit figure, I like both of them. They both work in different decks. But this one's really good. I mean, he has 7,000 attack and 1,700 speed. So you can put him in a slower deck, and usually you'll have figures that are slower than him going afterwards. So he's going to leave a bit of a mark. Bardock is just there to buff my team really more than anything else. It does do a good bit of damage, especially as the game goes on. I've noticed a lot of my decks seem to revolve around Bardock at the minute, but he's just a good figure. You just can't not use him. I have got some more videos coming out soon. I've got a amazing battle against Son Santana to come out. I actually wasn't going to record that one and do a commentary on it, but he said himself after the game that that was an awesome game. So when he said it, you know it was. I've also got another game against somebody, awesome player. I can't remember the name off the top of my head, I'm sorry, but we got into the match and the first thing they said is it's an honour to play for you, and that was just so awesome to see someone say that. It was a great game, great opponent, played well, and it was a very good example of how awful my luck in this game is. And I've also got something I'm not looking forward to doing really. I've got an hour's sort of gameplay with Son Santana, watching him do some matches and commentating with him. I've got to edit that down, probably into 4 videos of 15 or something, just to make it a bit easier, but I can't be bothered to do that at the minute. When I feel a bit better I will. But since I've mentioned him already, go check out Son Santana's Twitch channel, it's in the description below. He streams near enough daily, I think, at one point or another. You will learn so much by watching him play. It's pretty awesome. Also, Piccolo did a lot more damage than I was expecting. Didn't matter, I threw down my figures because I knew he was going to go for the same thing. Hit would go first, reduce his defense to 0, and then I've got Ultra Instinct Goku and Bardock hitting the Master directly. So that was the plan for this turn. Like I say, I knew that basically the way Lisa here has set up her deck, it's to kill one figure a turn and make sure you don't kill the Master. Which is all well and good until you find somebody who predicts that's what your strategy is going to be. At which point they do what I did, and, well, as you can see, Goku's going to do the 2,500 needed. Not a great showing for Goku, but a good strategic game, if nothing else. Gave her a GG after this, got one back, good opponent, want to play Lisa again sometime. So with that, let's head on to the second match. This time we're against Gizulin. I have to say, I found the key, guys, to playing the good players. I have to go on at midnight when I'm half asleep. Brilliant plan, that's how I'm going to play all the good people with these decks that I never tested. Great news, but they're over in America, I assume, a lot of them. So I'm in the UK, so I'm 7 hours or 6 hours or whatever coast they're on, that many hours ahead of them. So, but this was a pretty nasty deck. You got the Future Gohan there for the speed and the 01 ult, a very fast Piccolo, Android 18 swimsuit version to lock me in place, Super Saiyan Gohan to buff his ultimate gauge, which could prove problematic, and a second 17 in swimsuit form. So quite an interesting deck. I honestly played the first turn a bit badly here because I left the column completely wide open, which I'm going to take a hell of a lot of damage from. And the reason this was a poor play was because I've now left this open. With that swimsuit 18 down, my figures are locked in place, and hit isn't going to die to Android 18, sorry. And I can't now move a figure to block my right, which means if he outspeeds next turn, then my master's going to get hit and killed because there's nothing I can do to stop it. Look at that terrible speed. I love it. I haven't actually found a deck slower than this one at the minute, which I'm grateful for, but I know there will be because hit 1700 speed does notch them up quite a bit. I'm going to use hit a lot more in decks now, actually. I never used to use him that much, but he's invaluable with the amount of high defense figures around at the minute, especially that Vados on the on your left. Putting down a hit can easily get rid of her. Yeah, those counterattacks are not helping either. I know at this point that if he does this again next turn, I'm going to lose because he has a Future Gohan and the Super Saiyan Gohan that can sit there. He could also, because I believe he had 01 skills on his Future Gohan, just run the Future Gohan down that side, and will probably wipe me because he will do like 10,000 without a counter-attack, and he's still got his Super Saiyan Gohan to attack. So it's not looking great at the minute. I'm not actually that confident. You see, that's an extra 2,000, and an extra sort of 1,200. I'm down to around sort of 1,300 health at this point. Oh, sorry. So, yeah, 1,350, which is more than sort of what Gohan is capable of. Obviously, Android 18 will die here to hit. Look at that damage. And he has 7,000 health as well. That's what makes it even better. So Gohan's been buffed, which further proves my point of him 0-1ing my ass to hell next turn. So it's down to Goku, Super Saiyan Blue Goku, and Bardock. Now, Super Saiyan Blue Goku is very underrated because look at this damage. That's 7,800. Now, yes, that's not as much as Blue Vegeta's doing, but he's buffing the people to the right and the left of him. And I've also gotten the counter-attack, which will take that up to about 12,000 damage altogether. Nigh on 12,000 damage. So over half health, it's down to Bardock. If I can get a counter-attack, I'll win. Bardock gets 6-8, and I get the counter-attack to win it. Good game. That is a good example of when my luck is in. Sometimes it is in, and I get the counter-attacks like that, but a lot of the time it is, and I wouldn't get any of those counter-attacks. Swings and roundabouts, I know, but the Spirit Bomb, that is definitely against me, which you'll see another day, but let's get on to Game 3. Right, this time against Shiver number 14. So why am I fighting on the last level 21, you're asking? Well, look at his FP. He's got 6,900 FP, which means he's played some ranked matches, which said to me that he obviously had a reasonable ranked level deck. So I thought, let's play this guy and see what Shiver's got to offer. And as I thought, we've got the stereotypical Piccolo Ultra Instinct Goku team, but at least it's a Whis this time, not a Vados. It's interesting, it's like a half and half deck, because he's then got the Videl and the Vegito. I actually put a hit down that side predicting the Whis being dropped, so hoping that Hit might be able to take him out before he could become too much of a problem. And obviously I went for Goku Bardock down the middle to kill anything. He did go for the Whis. I was surprised he went for the Videl and the Vegito. I was expecting the Piccolo down the middle and the Ultra Instinct Goku at the back to kill anything in the middle, standing against them. That turn, I was kind of sacrificing Blue. That was the point. I was going to sacrifice him really and try and get rid of the Piccolo. Because if he'd gone for the Piccolo Ultra Instinct, I don't think he'd have been that fast. Although, 2,800, it's pathetic with 3 figures on the field. That's fine with me, I'll get the buff on my defences, so... I was actually quite happy with this. I knew I'd take sort of like 8,000 damage to my master from Vegito, but I was going to kill Videl, and I was going to get a hit on his master in all likelihood. I was quite happy with that, because getting a Videl out of the way on the first turn, can never be unhappy with that. So yeah, 6-5, that'll be about another 3-2, 9-7 altogether. Not ideal, but about 9-8, yeah, a bit more. Now, Goku's not going to take much damage from Videl here. There you go, 2,900. Goku's obviously got a stronger groin than a lot of people because Videl can knee him there and it doesn't seem to matter. Although I suppose Super Android 13 would disagree. So Whis actually does a reasonable amount of damage to hit there, but because he's got such a good health stat, it doesn't really matter. I'm not sure if Hit will be able to take him down, because it is the bulkier version of Whis, and he lives with 84 until I get the counter attack and finish him. That was a really key thing to get out of the way. Whis is really annoying. He's not as annoying as Vados, obviously, but the buff to his team could have made it very awkward trying to get through to the squishies. Videl doesn't die until I get the counter attack again. Another example. I have to say my counter attack lock is usually better than average. It's my Spirit Bomb lock that's absolute crap. But I had it yesterday, I was playing again, had the Spirit Bomb at 99 for 3 turns. Nothing. My opponent got to 99 and he got it on his first turn. That is my luck with the Spirit Bomb. Okay, I'll switch down that side because I was predicting the Piccolo to come in. So Hit would... and Goku would get a free shot at his master. I know that because he's faster than Hit, Goku would be hitting against 5,000 defense, but he has an insane attack stat, so I was fairly confident. I left Bardock down the middle to protect me. I knew that Bardock would die. That wasn't really a big deal. The main point was just making sure Ultra Instinct Goku wasn't hitting my master. I was actually slower, but for some reason my opponent actually wanted to go first, which helps me no end, because it means my guys are doing more damage over there. But Bardock's dead regardless. It does mean it would probably take both. Oh no, Piccolo's slower. So Goku's got a good chance of one-shotting me here. Oh, not quite, and he doesn't get the counter-attack. See, that's what I mean. My counter-attack luck is usually better than average. Usually. Sometimes it's awful. But my Spirit Bomb luck, no. I wish it would just be gone. So Goku's going to get direct attack here. That's 5,000 damage. That's GGG. So thank you for battling Shiver. You got a good deck there. You played well. Hopefully I'll play the guy again in the future. Maybe when he gets a bit more HP on his master and can survive these attacks. But those are the 3 games with Blue Goku. Hope you enjoyed them. If you did, please hit the like button and subscribe for more Hero Colosseum videos. And I'll see you all next time.